it's not Monday and I'm making a video late or early. Let's be real, it's late. I know what you're thinking, Jessica, your video camera quality got so much better. What happened? Well, I was using my brother's crappy webcam because despite the fact that my mom has a great Canon 40D. I don't even want to get into the reasons why because it's just this psychological thing I do. It's like, start from the bottom, Jessica. No, I should be making the best videos I can make. Okay, I know I've never worn glasses in a video, but I wear glasses in real life, so I'm gonna freaking go downstairs and get some. Wait, I'm gonna do that after this video because I'm almost out of battery. I'm just gonna film until I'm done and then hope that it saves it. So today I'm going to be doing a book review. I don't have the book up yet. I always wish I could sing, but I can't. I'm not good at singing. I wanna be a Starship Ranger. That's not the right tune. I can't get the right tune to that song. Okay, today I want to review the book The Happiness Project, and Blair Fowler recommended this to me and I really love this book. But when I was reading it I realized that it wasn't. It was even listed under biographies, but it's a really neat biography, I guess. Kind of with a positive message and you can go out and change your life message, and I really like it. It's written by a writer who wrote a bunch of things about historical people that I don't really read. I don't read that kind of stuff. I still find it interesting because I really like writers. As you can tell by my iPad background, which is John Green, I just thought he was looking particularly handsome in this video. I swear I forgot what they were called in this video, and I decided to set him as my background, and I swear my heart stops whenever I open up my iPad and I see it, and I'm just like, he's so beautiful. It's strange, but it's true. Not that I want him for myself because I found a picture of him and the Yeti. Oh, finally, and she's so pretty, and oh my gosh, Henry's gonna grow up to be so good looking. Trust me. Just Google, if you just Google, you can find a picture of the Yeti. Hint, wedding picture is a good term to search. So I'm going to be reviewing The Happiness Project, and I really like this book. The one thing I didn't like about this book is kind of really the beginning. Blair Fowler's review, she talks about how she had to get through the beginning, which I didn't have the same problem as her. She said it talked about all these people she didn't know, but thanks to this required philosophy class we have to take at LASA, called Great Ideas. I know, okay, all of you going to LASA are laughing at me calling it a required philosophy class, but how else do you describe it? And so I'd read pretty much every single author listed in there. It was just basic people like Socrates, Pluto, which are basically the same thing, but let's not get into philosophy right now because this is supposed to be a happy time. I'm joking. Actually, I'm taking philosophy next year, by choice. I do love it. Anyways, I didn't like how she tried to quantify happiness so much. I read Zen Habits. It's a blog, and I thought that she could have learned a lot if she had read that first. I feel like so much of it is someone brand new into the kind of trying to have a positive outlook on life and trying to have a self-awareness about the way you go about things. I felt like she was really new to that, and it just showed that she'd read a lot of texts, official texts, philosophers and stuff, but I don't think she'd read blogs that were like her blog that she eventually started on the project. And I have some things marked here, and at one point she does NaNoWriMo, not during November, but she just does NaNoWriMo for a month, and she talks about no plot, no problem, and I was like, oh my gosh, NaNoWriMo, and so I bought No Plot, No Problem by Chris Batty. I feel like I'm saying his name wrong, but I don't think I am, and it is an amazing book. I'm reviewing that next. No question about it. Okay. She talks about all this really cool stuff, and something I really enjoy is when she's talking about what you should do for a living, and she talks about a good way to know what you might want your career to be is to look at what you do in your free time. She says look at what you do when you're 10 years old for fun, look at what you do on the weekends for fun, and also she had this really funny quote where she said, look at what you, or think about what you think about when you're just like on the toilet, or just a time when you are not thinking about anyone else. Like you have no reason to be thinking about anyone else. Maybe like when you're in the shower. Like seriously, what are you thinking about in that time? Because that's probably just what you want to be thinking about. No one's telling you what to do. It's not school. It's not family. No one's trying to point you in a certain direction. Just when you're alone by yourself, what are you thinking about? And I thought that was really interesting. It was just, it's really good. And I think it's a really good book to read to, if you're, I think you'll find a lot of issues with it if you've like been through a lot of the positive thinking things. If you read like Zen Habits, you'll be like, I could see where this book could be better, but at the same time I think it's a really neat book. It's just a sweet book. It's just like a nice read, and I think people need like more on that positive thinking thing that I've kind of been into for a while, a couple of months now. And I think sometimes you just want to read something happy about someone making their life better and treating their husband better and singing to their kids and things like that, and this is a good book. I would recommend it to people. I think I'll also probably link Blair Fowler's video in the bottom bar because I think that's also a good review. I hope this camera has been turned on and isn't out of batteries and everything else. Okay, bye.